guys, welcome to a warm-up video for mountain bikers. And what we're going to be doing today is 6 different movements. We're going to go through it one time. You're more than welcome to go through it twice for optimal warm-up, but we're going to hop right into it. Pretty simple warm-up here. We're at the trailhead, we're ready to go, and we want to make sure that our body is ready to go as well. So let's take some time to do this. Feet go out wide. We're going to put our hands on the floor. Now, if you're unable to do that, you need a little bit of assistance, feel free to prop yourself up here with like a, a yoga block, a blanket, a towel, whatever the hell you got around you, okay, here. So feet go out wide, hands go to the center. The hands are gonna remain in the center as you rock from one side to the other. So side to side rockers here, pretty straightforward on the name there. Getting those adductors warmed up. Now, mountain biking, fun, fast, very demanding activity. Want to make sure the body is ready for it. So we're gonna do 10 or so on each side here. Taking our time, feeling that stretch as we hop over. We're also trying to keep a pretty neutral spine while we're doing this. So try not to like round yourself in. Try and keep that spine fairly neutral. If you've done deadlifts before, same principle applies. And also shine the hips backwards so that you can stretch the hips as well. Great, from there, we'll hop down. We're gonna go into a plank position because we're gonna do a movement called Groiners. So we're gonna be in a plank. We're going to kick up into what would be like a runner's lunge, but we're just gonna alternate that. We're gonna alternate through this next. Nice part about these warm-ups, little to no equipment, okay? So no excuses, get them done, help yourself out. You'll be better for it, you'll be safer, you'll be stronger. That's the big idea. Also, nice part about stuff like this, being these groiners, stretching the hips, working the shoulders, getting the core involved, as well as we're going through. And if you're like me, you're snap, crackle, and popping while you're doing it, that's okay. Those are just crepitations, as long as they don't hurt, of course. We want to be mindful if something's not feeling quite right. So, good one there. Next one is windmills. We're going to do a windmill from a standing position with our feet underneath us. We already did some wide-legged position. So this windmill, what we're gonna do is we're going to reach one hand down to the opposite foot, reach the other one up. Pretty simple, but we're gonna feel one knee bend and one leg lock out when we're doing this. So whichever hand is going down and reaching for that toe, that leg stays straight while the other one bends. Which is also kind of like a form of like the elephant legs, like an elephant stretch, where straighten one leg out, bend the other one, and helps you emphasize a little bit more stretching on that other side, which is actually a really nice motion. But now we're getting a little bit more with the twisting and the reaching. One more. Perfect. All right, we're gonna hit a deep squat. So if you can't go in a deep squat, and you need to sit on something, totally cool, no big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit this though. I've been blessed and fortunate to be able to gain the mobility and everything to be able to sit into these deeper positions. So from here, we're gonna grab the opposite ankle with the shoulder dropped in. We're actually just going to push that guy away. So big stretch on the inside of the groin. Believe it or not, you would think that the stretch would be coming on the side you're pushing away. You're actually gonna feel the stretch more on the side that the shoulder is pushing away. So this is a really nice one. Also kind of cool, it's a little bit of like a cooler motion in the warm-up, so we're not totally getting exhausted. Drop it in, push away, real big stretch. If you have a problem with like squatting deep and stuff, this definitely is a good way to help your hips get opened up more. Of course, like if you need to support yourself underneath, no big deal. You can always put less down there every time you come in and help your hips get a little bit more mobile. and maybe help your ankles as well, which the ankles can also be a limiting factor when it comes to deep squats. Depends on the person though. Next thing is we're going to do a Mackenzie push up, which is basically like a cobra, but we're gonna go up and down out of it from our prone position. So, on the belly, we are gonna go. We're just gonna push ourselves up into our cobra, or up dog, whatever you wanna call it. But these are Mackenzie push ups, great for spinal extension, and also warms up the arms a little bit too. Kind of doing push ups, but not like, you know, our traditional ones where we're gonna actually like totally exhaust ourselves by doing, you know, a few sets depending upon the person, but that's why it's a good warm up. Especially feeling this in the back of the arms today. Maybe that's just the way it goes for me today. So after those Mackenzies, we're gonna move to a tabletop position and we're gonna do a reach with that. So we're gonna do some alternating tabletops with the reach. Now, it's gonna look really different for a lot of people, so go to your comfort here, but we're gonna go to our bottom, feet are gonna be in front of us, and then we're gonna support ourselves with our hands. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, this is our tabletop here, which is a nice chest stretch, but we're gonna rotate and twist away, then we're gonna drop back in, rotate and twist, drop back in, rotate and twist. Five on each side. Feeling good with it, actually, love this one. I feel like every time I go up, get just like a little bit more into that extension and rotation. In the back, big stretch. Come back in. Whew. Now, we just went through that one time. Feeling pretty warmed up from it, not gonna lie. But if you want more, hop back to the beginning, watch it back through again for a round 2 before you head out to the trails for a great time. Remember, warm-ups should make you a lot of breath. They should make your muscles feel warm. That's why they're called a warm-up. So if you're not feeling that quite yet, that's where that round 2 could be very helpful for you. But as always, just go have fun. Make sure that that is the priority, but warming up and getting your body in a good place helps you have even more fun. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.